already a scryer when you were still sucking on your mother's teat.
That's your argument?
Yes. I'm tired of seeing you spit on our traditions, spit on everything that has made our culture into what it once was. Just look at where we stand, Varden. We're refugees in a makeshift town in a bloody rainforest. And we're dying for heck's sake. We're pathetic. But instead of facing the truth...
Huh?
We've turned...
And Everan?
What are these two arguing?
I don't see why that concerns you. How did you get in here anyway? Get lost.
An Everan, aren't you? It's been...
Well, the short version is, we're looking for...
Love. Are you sure you came to...
Why wouldn't I?
I just thought the Finn and Mere with their trick. We are... But I suppose you're pure...
I'm not as pure blood as you.
Be that as it may. Best you talk to Finrior and Merilith, the first and second Scryer. Maybe they'll listen to you once they're done bickering.
Huh? What is it?
Just a traveler. Don't mind me. Understood.
Not what I'd call myself. I haven't been in...
Is that so? Who let you in?
There weren't any...
What? But please, forgive my manners. Who are you? And what do you want? Are you with...
Soldier?
The army folk? But if you have to ask, I suppose you're on your own.
That's a long story.
So you're the corporal from Lianon? Well, that's a surprise. I know the story. And once also... I know about what happened to you afterwards. How the other soldier tried to frame you. I am honestly surprised you were still alive. Either way, your story sounds bizarre, but I don't think you were lying. Not to mention the fact that the blood burn...
So you're...
It's not that simple. I have to bring up the matter before the other scryers, and they all have to agree. But not now.
Are you...
One of them, yes. I'm the second scryer, and the Moorhere Council is... Which complicates the decision-making, as you can imagine.
What
The short version? Leafshade has been struck by the bloodburn. Elves and animals...
Corrupts?
Drives us mad. And if that weren't enough, the council can't decide on a course of action.
Where do you...
Oh, that's simple. Finrior claims that the corruption has nothing...
The Guardians aren't children throwing tantrums.
Yes. And in these days, I doubt they could even... The Guardians are gone. This is a fact we have to deal with.
So where do you think this corruption...
As I said, I think it's just how we elves react to the bloodburn.
How many...
Not as many as in your kind. 1 in 10, maybe. And for some reason, the infection only...
As I said...
You want this alliance to happen as quick as possible, don't you? Give me a moment to think this through, will you? There are some...
All right. We should probably talk to the other scryer, too.
What?
The gate was on guard.
Really? Next thing you know, this place is being overrun by... You're from Gravefell, aren't you? I recognize that accent.
I'm looking for allies, but let me start from the beginning.
Ah, so you're Isamo Taha's child. Well, and it's true that the bloodburn has to be...
So you're...
I would if I could, but as you may have gathered...
Who is the other elf?
A misguided fool. And sadly one with a very influential...
Does this town...
It does. Lathwain.
Respite.
Well, it is. I don't know how... Then the Mage Wars came and, understandably, our promised home wasn't of importance.
That incident in Lianon won't make the Lord Marshal more sympathetic to your cause.
Yes. And it was particularly because Merilith did an excellent job at instilling fear and telling them that our little... And what good did it do? Nothing. You'd think that this failure would have shown the Moorhere how incapable Merilith...
This looks like a nice...
Well... Save for the undead roaming through the forests and attack...
I see. So...
Yes. We will find our true homes...
Ellen...
Yes. Our lands are withering and every 1 in 10 elves loses his mind. There are...
And you think Ellen hasn't...
I know. You see, since we Moorhere left Finnanmere, more and more... Briefly put, we were cast out of the Finnanmere Empire after we expressed...
Yes, but...
As you can imagine... The years we spent on the road searching for a new home were... And as a result of that, more and more of our people lost faith in the Guardians, which is ironic.
Well, you can't deny that the Guardian...
That is true.
I guess you have?
Yes, indeed. They have withdrawn from this world because people have stopped believing.
You're assuming the Guardians behave like little children. Take away their sweet.
It's not that simple.
Probably not.
Isn't it obvious? It's Ellen's...
You mean...
Yes. Ellen has protected our kind for millennia. And now, we have betrayed...
Isn't it more likely that this is simply the way...
No. Although rare, there have been cases of bloodburn. Varden Merilith simply likes to ignore that because it doesn't fit into his... Also, why does it only occur in Leafshade and only outside...
If it is a...
Of course. Despite all we have done, Ellen still... In other words, all we need to do is to trust in Ellen's guidance.
If you're the first scryer, why...
Because that's how the Moria law demands it.
What do the other scryers think about that?
4. 2 of them are with me. 2 with...
If we help you...
Well, the bloodburn is a scourge for all races, so,
Now what?
Well, if there's any way to get their support, it's by helping them.
The proof of the pudding is in the eating, isn't it? I say we help the old one, Finrear. Merilith seems it's hard to...
Then let's let them know.
So, what's the plan?
Oh, great. Now you've fed them the same nonsense. Salagar, this is getting ridiculous. If nothing happens, we'll still be arguing in our graves. Tell me, your offer, does it still stand? An outsider who isn't dependent on the councils could be just what we need.
As I said, I'm happy.
Good. Blazes, you have no idea. Come, let's discuss this elsewhere. That's better. Blasted, isn't it incredible how this old...
From his point of view, you're the one who's being...
There's a difference between being... Anyway, all the best... What we need first is proof to convince Arlen. As long as he...
What kind of proof did you...
That remains to be seen. First of all, scout Leafshade's surroundings. Just like the Bloodburn. Secondly, there's a human military outpost nearby. After the disaster in Lianan, the last thing we want is another breach.
Who are...
As I said, I believe they are from the Royal Army. So far,
If it really is the Bloodburn...
I've asked myself the same question. But then I realized there's no point in worrying about it.
If the jungle is corrupt...
No, the infection doesn't happen instantaneously. If you were to stay longer...
Very comforting.
All right.
Yes, and thank you. I appreciate your help.
You got it. Sounds like a plan.
Interesting.
Do you smell that?
Yeah, like carrion.
And the water has the same color as the
If you ask me, we just found the cause of this plague. And it's definitely not a curse.
Yes? Got it.
Sure.
A traveler.
Never mind. Let's see.
A traveler.
Can you let...
As I said, no. This isn't...
Wait, not so fast.
The more here, huh? All right, fine. Come in. But
You should rethink your position.
Just a traveler.
Oh, I see.
Doesn't show mercy.
Best you talk to Sergeant Copper then.
Betray it.
Well, maybe the light can show you the way out of my blood.
Why put up an outpost in the middle of the jungle?
Pardon my tongue, but that's none of your business.
Who are those mercenaries in your camp? They don't look like Northander soldiers.
Well observed. They are Bane.
All right.
Sure.
Lunatic leader told you so.
Don't
So,
you think these soldiers
one
will
more time
recognize
for
you?
the slow ones
I doubt
among
it.
us. We
Even if
won't
they know General
attack
Norrie
those
is looking for
elves.
me, they wouldn't
On
know
the
my
contrary, if you do as much as lay a finger on him, you'll have to deal with us too. Are we clear?
You.
Are we clear?
Yes.
Just give the word.
Huh?
Who are you?
Look, friend. I know what you are. A defiler. And if we weren't in the camp of that fucking coward...
I think these are Bane. Purity.
I heard that.
If you're not soldiers,
Business.
I'll leave you be. Yes? Now would you look at that?
What? Wait a moment. Gilbert Vilmas, 2nd Division Everlight Infantry, isn't it? Blazes.
I think you're mistaken.
Oh, am I? Could have sworn. Oh, well, never mind. Who are you then? And how the heck did you get in here?
The guard let me in. My name is Tahar, and I'm with the...
Tahar? Like that sodding rebel mage bastard? Boy, I surely don't envy your name. Forentus Copper. So, what news do you bring from our elven friends?
Well, I assume you've taken note of this strange plague going on in Leafshade. The elves have sent me to investigate it, and are asking for permission to cross borders.
Granted.
Just like that?
What should I say? We need this plague gone as much as the more here. We've stayed away from the corrupted parts, aye, but just don't do anything unwise, and you can walk. One more thing, though. There's something that we need done, and I don't have any men to spare at the moment.
You seem to be rather...
Relaxed isn't the right word, but unlike that bloodburn plague, this one is predictable. Since we've stayed...
So you don't think the bloodburn is any...
With the corruption? No, I doubt it. I mean, I'm not a healer, but the symptoms are very different.
Of course.
Well, it's simple. Since we made camp here, some of my men and women have contracted a nasty kind of fever. We ordered a shipment of herbs from another outpost in the Utran lands, but it hasn't arrived. Would you be willing to search the shore for my scout, or maybe the ship itself? The weather...
Sure, any idea?
Aye. Do you have a map?
Got it. It never hurts to have additional allies.
Huh?
What do we need?
Sure.
Oi, you. Wait a moment.
Me?
No. The Queen's got to say. Does the name Bertrand Carpel ring a bell for you?
Why? What do you know?
Not much. Only that he came by our camp just this... Anyway. I told him I had no bloody idea which heck knows why you did.
What's the message?
Just that he's up north somewhere, here in Leafshade, and that he'll be waiting there for you until dusk.
How did he know I...
Well, best you ask him that yourself, will you? I've got a shift to take care of.
No!
Keep you shielded. You'll regret this.
Yes?
I hope you have a good
I do. I'm Iana. I and those 5 men were hired to kill you.
You're assassin.
We are.
Who are you working for? How did
You weren't as hard to follow as you think, Tahar.
The head of house?
Well, I hate to say it, but there are a lot of people who want you dead, Tahar. And I'm afraid I don't have an answer for that. I'm not paid.
Sorry.
I'm afraid that's complicated. Do you prefer the—
Give me the long—
All right. I didn't know much about you when I accepted the contract, save for the fact that you were a renegade soldier, and that you—
That would be me.
I thought so. Well, we followed your trail until Farland's Hope, where you entered that cave, wherever it leads. Since we couldn't follow you in there, we waited in the village. Well, and it was there I learned that you were after a cure for the bloodburn.
And that made you change your mind?
Yes. To be frank, I lost someone to the bloodburn. Someone very close to me. And even though nothing is going to bring her back, I want an answer. In other words, I want to offer you my services.
That guard who sent us here.
Harm him? No. I don't even know who or where he is. Leonider gave us that name and told us it would be a good lure. So we paid that—
And just why should we trust you? You're a sellsword.
I can't tell you what to do or feel. But think of it this way. If I had Furthermore, word that the assassination failed will get around soon enough. And mark me a betrayer. I do.
That friend you lost.
I would rather not talk about—
How can you help us?
Well, judging from the trail of blood you left behind, this won't be your last battle.
Huh. Such as?
Such as the fact that you are searching for something you're afraid you'll never find.
I don't know what you're talking about, woman.
Maybe. Only you can— Long story—
A dreamweaver.
Close. Let us suffice to say that I feel and—
Fair enough. Join us.
Thank you. There's some—
Will do.
Good. I will be waiting. And thank you for your trust.
Will do.
Sure. Blasted armor.
She does.
Huh? That's the way?
Let's see.
Another human?
We're just...
No, say no more. I know why you're here.
What?
Yes, that's what I thought. Well, why don't you join your fellow cross— Now sod off!
Looking for potions and scrolls? I'm sure I have just what you need. Come again. May Tiara bless your path.
Got it.
You got it.
Yes?
Savage wildlife, steep hills, stormy shores. The Utran coast, also known as the Green Coast, is not known for its hospitality. Many ships have run aground in the northern storms, a phenomenon which regularly attracts wanderers who scavenge the coastline for loot.
Do you feel the wind?
We should definitely watch out for looters.
True. Let's also keep an eye out for that scout Copper mentioned.
Yes?
Huh. These were sailors. And they were slow. Shh, up ahead. Get ready.
What? That's all? I'm only getting started.
Yes?
Fine.
All right. Looters, as expected.
Well, then we should be even more careful now. Their kind rarely comes alone, and they don't seem to be the talkative type.
Blasted war. You can't go anywhere without an axe anymore, can you?
Got it.
This way, right?
Wrong place, wrong time.
Highway. They will fall. Damn it! I need healing. Whatever's necessary. Damn it! I need healing. Damn it! I need healing.
Killed one of our heroes.
Stay with me, will you?
Just give the word.
Corporal?
Understood.
That way. All right. I understand.
More lost souls.
Sure.
Blazes! Help me, somebody!
Now would you look at that? Well, damn it. Seems that the warden ran out of oil.
What about that camp to the south? It looks like an outpost. They might have some.
Will do. Let's see.
Uh-huh.
Barricade. Someone or something tore it down.
Maybe the looters.
Possible. Understood.
Sounds like a plan.
Now would you look at that? Interesting. Got it. Debris. Damn it.
Sure.
Let's see. Now would you look at that?
Sure.
Interesting.
Oi! Soldiers!
Wait, we...
Get them!
Interesting.
Yes. That way?
Let's see. Seems that some of the sailors managed to save themselves. And they took some of the cargo with them.
But no sign of the medicine.
Will do.
You got it.
Interesting.
Crazy! Put that damn torch out.
What? Why?
You know what the note said.
Come on, don't be such a sis.
Shut your mouths already, will you? Let's search this place and get out of here.
Now would you look at that?
I understand.
So,
Huh?
I said find your own spoil.
We're not
Oh, you aren't? Then what do you want?
Don't you feel bad?
Why? It's not as if these pals still need it, do they?
Well, yeah.
Of course I do.
The other looters attacked on...
Who do you think we are? Plunderers United?
So,
Not as long as we respect each other's territory. First come, first serve.
Am I right to assume that the wreck...
Well, judging by what little is left of the cargo, yeah. Guess they ran into that storm.
Did you kill the...
You think we could do that? I'm flattered.
Huh.
Well, depends on who you ask. My pal Reinhardt thinks it was them more-here bastards from the jungle.
You make it sound like I'm an idiot. The warden's...
Aye, because sitting in a bloody lighthouse all day and night with booze as company likely turns you into a pest.
Whatever.
Strange.
Yeah. The lighthouse warden left a note before he killed himself.
Strange.
Yeah.
Why would the...
Then they take on the Northander army in that village, too? What was his name? Leon?
Huh, I see. We need to search...
You deaf? I said this is our spot.
How about this? That's more than whatever you...
Let me see.
What?
I said we're leaving. Good luck, friend. Whatever it is you're hoping to find here.
Interesting. Whatever killed them, it didn't show any mercy. Let's see. Interesting. Yes, that should do the job. Now back to the lighthouse.
Sounds like a plan.
Now would you look at that? Interesting. Tiara's breath. What are those things?
Are monsters, I guess. Ugh.
Well, let's hope they aren't as strong as they are ugly.
Yes?
You read my mind.
I need help over here.
Yes?
What? That's all? I'm only getting started.
You got it.
All right, why not?
I need help over here.
Yes?
Damn it! I need healing. They will fall.
Whatever's necessary.
How do you like that? Jesus! Help me, somebody! They killed one of our heroes. Damn it! I need healing.
Corporal?
Blasted armor.
Let's see. Tiara's breath. What were...
I think they're snake women. Medusae, as the scholars call them.
Blasted. Wait.
No.
I'm not. They don't... Let's see. I knew it. This looks like the medicine, doesn't it?
Looks bloody disgusting. But yeah, I guess that's it.
Well then, seems we got lucky. Then let's head back to Leafshade.
Aye, let's do that. I've had my share of monsters for the night.
For decades, the Mohir elves, exiled from Finan Mir, have roamed Io in search of a new home. In Nortander, they were promised lands of their own, but as the Mage Rebellion arose, they were quickly forgotten. Now, years later, they have taken shelter in a nomadic settlement in Leafshade, a dense, dangerous jungle amidst the no man's land between Utran and Wulfgar.
Hmm?